We weren't talking too long. Hi, everyone.
Hi, everybody.
Hello. We were talking to Axel and then he left. As soon as we start talking about political stuff, he goes.
Yeah, he's not happy. He's not happy about it. He just wants to say hi to everybody. He doesn't want to talk about the political stuff. So
Yeah, it's like
it's
his face
okay.
and his nose is in there and we start talking political and then his tail goes.
Like, screw this.
I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
man.
forgot to put it on my channel. So
Oh, yeah, do that. Oh, you know what I'm going to do real quick? Hi, everyone. Thanks so much for being here. I'm going to go on your channel too.
I don't know. I might have to go to yours. There's not much shaking on my channel right now.
Well, I'll go.
The weather's warming up, holiday weekend and stuff. A lot of people are probably busy today.
There we go.
But
Hola.
I'm going to put some hearts in there.
There we go. So now I'm on your channel and give you a thumbs up. There we go.
You are. Hi. Thanks.
I'm watching you.
That's awesome. All right.
Oh, man. Okay. So I have your question there, Jeff. I heard a no when I first read it, but I'll still read it. Incognito user had to go. She just wanted to say hi. She'll see us live on the Memorex.
Yeah, it's cute.
I know. Oh, Cosmic Goat Lady. Yeah, I saw that ad about the 45 mystery box. I guess there's ads on YouTube. But I saw in the news that he's in trouble already for that because it's not a real thing. I guess all you pay is like shipping or something and you get this free, whatever. But it's so far, it's not a real thing.
Wow.
I just have chills when I'm saying that. So for sure, yeah, people are getting screwed. Another class action lawsuit may be coming his way.
Imagine that. Imagine
Yeah.
that.
So, yeah. Hi, Jeff. Hi, Mimi. Butterflies are free. Yeah. Core. Hi, Core.
Oh, hi. Oh, Eve is Gma5. Well, hi, Eve. We know Gma. Yeah.
Oh, and Vic's here. Hi, Victoria. So, okay, I'm just storing questions here as we go. Hi, Laura, Cosmic Goat Lady.
David,
I think I said hi already. Oh, Sweet and Salty's here. Hey, sweetie. Hi.
Hi, Sweet and Salty.
Oh, yeah. Hola to me. Oh, it's like you get the video camera and you come across the mirror. Oh, hi.
Yeah, absolutely.
My son used to do that all the time. Crack me up. You'd be watching the home videos and he was always going to the mirrors.
You got to stick it in there somewhere.
Right?
That's part of the memories.
He was so funny when he was little. He's still funny, actually. Like a real dry sense of humor, actually. He's Capricorn kind of energy, does that. So let's see. I don't know if you're saying you like the look with what, Jeff? Day lunettes? I don't know what that means. Hi, Fleck. Hi, Charles. Oh, style. Oh, my goodness, you guys, game changer. Except for I can't seem to get them straight. I think I've surrendered to the fact that one eyebrow is a little higher than the other. It's not my glasses, it's my friggin' face.
Everybody's face is a little. I have an ear that's a little. See, now he's going to look at me closer. There's an ear that's a little higher than the. I don't know which way it goes.
Totally normal.
Yeah.
Totally normal. One boob, 1 foot, one foot's bigger, one boob's up there.
Nobody's completely symmetrical. It's not possible.
No, unless you're a robot.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, that was French for glasses. Well, I screwed that up majorly, didn't I, Jeff?
Oh. Well, now you got to say it with a French accent.
Oh, Barb's Wheel of Fortune. Yes. Happy Canada Day. Happy Canada Day. I wanted to remember to say that. Thank you so much for remembering.
Oh, Canada.
Hi, Nancy. Okay. Oh, sweet and salty. I have your question there. All right. I think we can get started on some questions.
Right. Oh, and of course, right away, I've got to.
What'd you miss? Oh, yeah. God, I know. That's what happens. We start reading, and then the floodgates start. Yeah, I always have my sneezing fits, and I got to blow my nose and get out the fur balls.
Oh God!
Like,
Cobweb fur balls. Oh, hi, Yvonne White. You need a wrench. Welcome.
Yay, Yvonne. Oh, Eve, you had to change your name. Okay, that's all right. It's sometimes better to protect ourselves on these,
Keep them guessing, switch it up. Yeah, just keep letting us know when you change it.
Yeah, it's nice to have an email.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. So let's get back over here to start questions. Let's check in. I don't know if you get a feeling on that, Lisa. If there is a relationship between Prigozhin and Trump, they're both about as ugly, but different.
They could probably hang out, yeah, but
both monsters.
True.
Yeah.
Right off, I don't feel like.
Yeah, I mean, I heard no. Let me see what it comes through. Is there any connection between them? I've had some weird thoughts about that whole thing. I might do a reading later on it, but
you should.
Well, I just kind of I have this suspicion that it's whole thing might have been like what if it was all planned? What if it was all planned to make Putin look like the man? Yeah, and meanwhile, come in 100 miles and then fake it like you're going back out. Meanwhile, go do my dirt for me in Belarus, like you've done in Africa and everywhere else. And
that's interesting.
I'll throw some money at you, and everybody will be happy.
Oh, you should totally do a video on that.
And even what's his name, Shoigu? Yeah, whatever. I don't know. Yeah, man plan, right? Lady Lo-Fi. Yeah. Yeah, there's so many, my brain's working in different ways that it never used to. And I'm also more of a bitch than I've ever been.
I've said I'm way more skeptical than I used to be on things.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
There, have your question started, Martha. Hi, Jeanette. Hey, how are you doing? How you doing?
How you doing?
You doing? Fine. Okay. Is there any relationship between Prigozhin and Trump?
For whatever reason, I'm feeling like maybe with a couple of these cards, it's more. I guess I'm leaning more toward Trump. I think Trump sees a lot of himself in him. I did get mirror, which is interesting. Oh. We were even talking about mirrors earlier, so that's funny.
Yeah.
Circus. I got Wild Woman.
Oh yeah, that'll do it. Yeah.
But what made me think of this is I got Naked Man and
that's
Goddess. I'm like getting all these Love Goddess. I think
that's totally Trump.
Yeah, I think that he's man crushing on this guy. You know what I mean? Just because he puts so much value on these horrible guys that are the whole Napoleonic complex going on, and they just want to control everything, and evil is good, and I think that there's a little bit of a run. What do you call it? Unrequited romance, maybe between the two. Where I think,
right?
I think Trump is totally into him, but as far as them having like a true relationship, I don't think so. But I do think that Trump thinks of him often.
Yeah, like the one from afar, whatever.
Yeah.
From afar, kind of a thing.
For sure.
Yeah. I'm not seeing with Trump likes the fact that Prigozhin has all these people that will work for him, right?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. But then we've got this like ghost and master, so there's not a connection, but I think Trump would like to be the master.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the master wizard. That's what's going on. But no, I'm not getting any. Oh yeah,
Oh, you use the same deck too. That's funny. Oh, you got naked man.
I put some hangers on him. But then I got the Grim Reaper. So yeah, he likes that he's got the elves to do the work.
Yeah, everything envy there. A little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, I tried with the Lenormand and I didn't really get anything other than, the big old bloviating, overblown ego and the burden. But yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see what is next. I wanted to let let's see. Cindy, yeah, we had your question start there. Hey Pegasus, how you doing? Go to her if you ever want to buy a wand of any type.
Ooh.
Yeah. And you're a member, so feel free to put your link in there, Peg, if you have any for sale. You might be out. But hey, you can have a wait list, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Linda. Yeah.
Okay. Mimi wants to know if DeSatan will actually, I saw this on the news earlier, or not on the news. They're not talking about it. They're kind of behind. Hey, but they stopped saying tape. They stopped using the word tape and they started saying audio recording.
Oh.
Just when I make a big bitch about it, because I'm a bitch right now.
That's hilarious.
Well, oh my God, it drives me nuts, man. I remember those days of like, you had your boombox. You had vinyl that went on to the audio. You had your friggin' 8-track. I remember those days.
Oh my gosh, I remember the 8 tracks. Yeah.
You do?
Car trips.
You were like
Dad had his 10 8-tracks that he would bring when we would go on a car road trip for sure. Yeah. Oh my gosh. God, can you believe cars had 8-track tapes in them? That's crazy to me now.
Big things, and they'd always get all messed up. It's like, oh no, it ate the tape again, and like the cassette, you'd have to try to take the whole thing apart to like reel it back.
Oh, I'd go get a pen or a pencil and wind that stuff back in there.
With the cassettes, but I don't think you could do it with the 8-track. I
think of an 8-track, yeah, it was a project. That was a huge deal.
I just remember years ago. Oh God, how many years ago? What do you think? Jason was probably about 5. It was probably like 1976 or something. We were in Mexico and I traded a 8-track tape of Eric Clapton for a big giant red snapper so we could eat that night for free.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we barbecued it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, we got stuck. My ex was he did dumbest things that got stuck all over the place, a 4-wheel. And then one time he went off a cliff, almost died, pancaked.
So he was daredevil, I guess.
Huh?
He was a daredevil, I guess.
Daredevil and very accident prone.
That's the worst kind of daredevil. The ones that, oh God, that's terrible combination.
Terrible combination. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Can't believe I stayed with him for 20 friggin' years. Anyway.
I'm glad you were alive. You could have gotten
right. I just didn't go with him all kinds of. Yeah, there are lots of times I didn't go with him. And when he wanted to learn how to fly a plane, I'm like, okay, I'm learning too.
Right.
You're not going up there. I'm not. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Was he a good pilot?
Yeah, you know what? He was like a friggin' bird. He was.
Was
good.
he?
Yeah.
It was his thing then. Okay.
And he had really good eyesight. I was never comfortable. I was like.
That's awesome.
And the guy I had for I can't remember what they're called, the teachers. He was an aerobatic pilot, so he wasn't. He's like, you're 5 degrees off course, correct now. And I'm like, okay, and no, he'll go, no. We go,
Oh, wow. That's exciting, Denise. That's cool, man.
Oh God, it was so years ago. It's just, I mean, we're talking 70s.
So you'd never do it again?
Hell no. I know how to land a little one, but hell no. No.
If I hit the lottery and I do that and I figure out how to take off, you can land the plane. How about that? We'll make a deal.
Yeah. Oh,
I'll learn to take off.
It's fun. That part's fun. Yeah. I mean,
Taking off sounds like a blast to me.
Oh,
when you're driving it or steering it,
Yeah, I like
that
the
sounds cool. Landing would make me a little nervous, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, totally.
Getting up there, I'd be all right.
Especially if it's windy and you have to, and you're tracking, because as of where we lived, it was really windy. So you'd be landing, you'd have to track sideways to keep from blowing out, like if the wind is coming this way, you're having to track that way. And then, so you're tracking, and then you're, I think I'm going to land. And then you have to straighten out and slam on the brakes.
Oh.
And don't ever try to fly. Do not with a little, it would only be a little plane that could do it. But at Catalina Island, it might be different now, but back in the day, it was really short. So you'd land, you'd touch down on one end and you just slam on the brakes and pray your ass off that you made it.
God.
I guess you could take off if you didn't, but.
Oh, just kind of start over again, I guess.
I guess you could if you had to, but it never felt that way to me. It's like it might have been things in the way. I can't remember. I just remember being scared shitless.
Woo,
anyway.
Yes,
and someone said, yes, that is probably the reason why my son is a firefighter. Yeah. Yes, Core flight instructor. That's it. Thank you.
Flight instructor.
That's yeah.
That's who did it. That's who showed you how to do it.
Yeah. So, to Satan.
Yes.
That was a detour and a half.
I don't think we've ever got that far.
Girls got on the plane.
All right, we just landed, guys. We're back. We're back now. Okay.
Can you guys tell I really missed Lisa?
Oh, I missed you too. They're like, why don't y'all work this out before you go live? Sorry, guys. All right.
Yeah.
Will the Satan actually be allowed to use radio?
Yeah. This is an awful thing. I guess it's a bunch of, it's good that they're paving roads nowadays with all different recycling, but there's radioactive waste.
Yeah.
That I guess they're trying to do. So will they stop him? Will he be able to do it? What's going on there? Can you imagine when that stuff heats up? Can you imagine?
No,
imagine a spark on the road, like some guy's pulling a chain falls off, or you see that stuff all the time.
Oh my gosh!
Right. Yeah,
I'm actually getting a surprising kind of thing over here.
Yeah. Oh, Charles with the Piper Cherokee. Oh yeah, they're all bumpy. You hit an air pocket, and it's like,
no.
Or you're suddenly up 100 feet. What happened?
What happened?
Yeah.
Okay, I think that he will be. I'm not even going to say stop. He will be slowed down somewhat because I think it's reminding me. I guess my little team is reminding me of things here. There are different areas geographically. I mean, this is a case of where it's not a natural whatever creating. I'm thinking along the lines of radon. Like when you buy a house, they do there's like a percentage you'll allow and that kind of stuff. Because I got the strength card, I got the 6 of Swords. Science is what this one is saying. I even got the kindergarten teacher, like maybe getting educated on the radioactivity. I don't know. There's something else with this. I don't know if they're going to kind of drag it along a little bit to see if there's a permissible, whatever that is allowed safely.
Yeah. Right.
But he's going to get slowed down. I'm not sure about the stop. is what I'm getting. What
Yeah.
are you getting?
Let me see. I'm using the interesting. The what do you call deck of character?
Uh-huh.
But just the tools portion.
Uh-huh.
Probably should use it. I have another one of them all mixed up. I probably should use that. Anyway, so the door's open. I think they're going to be measuring, like how much can get into the mix, how much radioactivity can get into the mix. Like, can it be diffused or something? There's going to be a big, long wait, I think.
Okay.
To get this figured out. And then they're going to be, what I'm getting here is examining how it really could be fuel for some little explosions here and there, let alone, because, we're talking heat, we're talking tires going over, in the summer, what that's
constant
like.
Friction, constant heat.
Constant heat, friction. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
And then so that those cards are from one end, from the other I've got dust and blood.
Oh my.
Right. So there's some residual that would come up that would cause people, to be bleeding or something. But they're going to be looking at it, and then I think he's going to get a big punch. And this is going to be a battle, I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Whew. Yikes.
That's scary stuff.
Yeah, good question there, Mimi. I've been wondering about that. It popped up, I think, on my news feed, but I haven't heard anything on the news. So let's see. Did I miss any questions?
I was a bad star today. I didn't.
Oh, you're such a bad girl. Such a slacker.
I am such a slacker.
Oh, you're not.
It's a weekend, damn it.
Right? You've worked all week too.
You're like I showed up.
Yeah, I'm here. Oh, Beth, that's an awful. She's saying it's migrants that does the road work. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, especially in Florida. Although they're leaving. That I did hear on the news. They're looking at problems they're having with for food working in the fields.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Isabel. Hi. Do you not have the same name as a famous actress? Or are you incognito? We have somebody famous here.
Who's that?
Isabel Mess. She's a beautiful, really. She's younger though, much younger. Hi, Joe G. Joe Schmo's here.
Spill the tea. We want to know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to throw a wrench at you, Isabel. Hi.
There you go. She's got to have. Has to have that wall of blue. Has to happen.
Has to happen all the time.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, I started your question there, Jeff. But I thought we read on that already. The seaweed attack. Maybe you can you put that in again in a different way, because I don't understand I think you fat fingered a couple of things.
Right. And Victoria,
I do all the time. Talking text even gets me in trouble.
It does.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
You know how that goes.
Oh, for sure. We did get your question, Victoria.
JR's got a funny comment there. J-Lo Wi-Fi. Yeah, I know it. I don't know if they're not saying that we're in a recession, but Valeria. Oh, thanks, Lisa. You got that one. I did get yours, Vic. I did get it. Let's get back up here to the questions. Earth Yogi. Lisa was just using the Urban Tarot, and before that, she was using the deck of character.
Urban Tarot. That's this one.
Yeah.
And deck of character.
There you go. Deckofcharacter.com for that one.
That's right.
Let's see. Oh, okay. Thanks, Jeff. That was just a wondering question. Okay. Yeah, I haven't heard anything more about the seaweed major challenge there.
Oh, I haven't either. I haven't heard anything.
Yeah, it's been, yeah.
Excuse me. Goodness.
Oh, that's okay. Okay, so let's go to Victoria's so I can be fair, because Jeff, you've got several in there. Stephen Miller warned 200 colleges not to use diversity as admissions factor. Can we see the outcome? Okay.
Not to use diversity as admissions factor.
Yeah, well, this has to do with the whole, SCOTUS. They dropped a couple bombs over the weekend. Well, on Friday.
I saw
yesterday. It's Saturday.
The website deal where the web creator has the ability to say no.
Yeah, and it was a hypothetical. It wasn't even a real lawsuit.
Right. Nothing was even
right.
So can you do that? I guess they got time to do that. Just rule on hypotheticals. Yeah.
Just before we go off for vacation.
Right. That is kind of how it is, right? Just to give you a little something to think about. Oh, by the way, guys.
By the way.
This didn't happen, but if it ever did.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That what is wrong with my brain? I'm looking
at student loan stuff.
Thank you, honey. Thank you so much.
Look at me saying things.
Right? Yeah. You're like my brother. He's always arguing with his son. He's like, see, I know things. His son graduated at UCLA. They're always arguing.
That's awesome.
He's like, I know things.
I know things. It's true.
Yeah. Yeah, Lady Lo-Fi, that's right. SCOTUS decided racism no longer exists. That is exactly the truth. SCOTUS decided, well, it wasn't all of them, but we know who the dissenters are. And,
absolutely.
Yeah. So, okay. Right, Isabel, Stephen Miller is just the worst. It's like, what's his name? Goebbels was his name. Goebbels. Back in the day.
Yikes.
Not even a gerbil. He's worse. A pizza rat from New York, but is what I
forgot about the pizza rat.
Where's the pizza rat?
He's carrying his whole. He's working it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right, Nancy. Income goes down and then payments go up. Well, it's predatory lending is the problem. And then we went through a recession, in 2008, and so many people never recovered.
Mm-hmm.
And because trickle-down economics does not work, never has.
No.
So anyway, okay. Can we see the outcome here with this? Stephen Miller warned 200 colleges not to use diversity as admissions factor.
I think factor is the key word on that, because I think sometimes when people throw that out, you still got to qualify. You can be whatever diverse unit to fit whatever that program may be, I'm sure, but you still got to know your stuff. So
that's the thing. You still have to get affirmative action.
You got to get in.
Qualify a person from still needing the 4.5 or 3 or 4.
Right. You don't just go out in public and say, okay, well, you're black, so you get to go.
So go ahead.
Yeah. It doesn't work that way, I don't think so.
No, not at all. Not
I got the 7 of Swords was the first card, but then that got followed up with the Sun. So maybe that's like from one end to the other, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm
shining the light on some people that are getting away with stuff. Maybe some people.
Maybe.
How do you feel about it? What do you?
I don't know. I have a lot of different opinions on that, because you don't know what's going on in the education system, or what millionaires backing up the whichever college or university, or there might be a push to get the numbers up on something, and maybe they are doing some weird shit on the side that's not good. But it was always my understanding that you still had to, meet the academic requirements. But who's to say, right? So that's where you get into all those investigation, NCAA stuff, or whatever. Things like that too, if it's something that even spills over into sports at all. But just in general, anybody who's just trying to go there for education, there might be some sketchy stuff in there, guys, a little bit. But I also got the 5 of Wands, and I got the 5 of Pentacles too, and all those are pretty conflicting.
Ooh, lots of battle there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, one to get a leg up, and then some people are just out no matter what.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you got people who take advantage. People that take advantage of what percentage they may or may not be of something to get.
Or their parents giving the big old, remember the famous people that what was that guy's wife's name? Oh, there's a lot of
Native American stuff came up with some of that.
Yeah. But remember the parents who had donated, made.
Oh yeah, the 2 celebrity ladies. Yeah,
that's what I was thinking of. That's what I was thinking of.
That William Macy guy.
Yeah, his wife, and I can't remember the other ones. Yeah. But yeah, you do have to qualify with test scores. That's right. But still, I don't know.
You never know.
There's some things that are
money talks always, right? So
yeah. Let me see. So I've got help if I have my deck straight up. Now this could be secrets as to, but then we've got studies. This is our card for studying, but it's a card of secrets that have been going around and around and around and around, not getting anywhere. But they've been working the system. Now, this one is more for all different alternative paths. But there's a painful loss.
Oh.
Because it's so ingrained. It's just like sunk down into the system.
Yeah.
So we're going to be talking about this for quite some time.
For sure.
Yeah.
Somebody in there mentioned, the legacy kids and stuff, maybe because your great grandfather was fabulous at that school, they might open the door,
right? Yeah.
So
yeah,
that's outside of any diversity. That's just people being people. So
yeah, right. Yeah. Oh, I know, Nancy. Yeah, the price increases. Everybody's talking about that. It's so true, and I think they're using it. They're using it as just a way to, they could talk about how because of COVID prices went up, and now in so many states there's the what is it called when it was no longer minimum wage. It's like life something, whatever, affirming every cost of living increase in their So so they have all these reasons to blame things on. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Stephen Miller is truly a schmuck. And yes, Steph, I agree with you there. Clarence F. and Thomas benefited, right? Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Okay, so let's see. Let me get back over here. Thanks, Vic, for that question. Sorry we didn't get a better answer for you, but you get what you get. Let me check to see because members are first. Okay. Hold on. Ghislaine? Jeff wants to know about Ghislaine. Okay.
Why, Jeff? Damn it. Does he mention Ghislaine every time? I'm starting to see a pattern.
I figured out, we can set the intention to put it in the cards, of course, but I decided to, sweet and salty. Ferk that, Ferk that tizzle.
Yeah.
I have to channel Libby. She's not here today. I think she's having fun with her family. Ferk. We can say Ferk. Ferk.
Ferk them all.
Ferk them all.
Yeah. Jeff had too much coffee today. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That's what's going on.
Whoever told me that you could put a little bit of baking soda in with your coffee to cut the acid out, I just so want to say thank you, because you saved my butt when I was traveling like that.
Oh,
yeah.
No.
Yeah, I brought my acid-free coffee, but they don't in hotels anymore. They just have the stupid little bags prefab that slide into a thing. It's just not.
You're just so sensitive. You need little special things. It's okay.
Give you 20 years, you might be there with me.
20?
Well, a couple of years and you could have been my daughter. My son was born close to you.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
I forget.
I know. Yeah, Ferk doesn't feel as good, does it? That's right, sweet and salty.
Oh, yeah, Nikki, Felicity, and Lori Laughlin. Those are the ladies.
Felicity Huffman and Lori Laughlin. Thank you.
Lori Laughlin, yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, very good. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you still do that too. Okay, great, Jeff. Okay, so we read Ghislaine. What's going on with Ghislaine? What's going on with she's in a Florida prison, but let's see how's she doing in prison. Okay. Hey, Sharon Syke, thank you so much for putting in all the links. Thank you for everything. Sharon Syke. Yeah. Okay. Ghislaine. She feels like a bit of a caged rat. Like I don't feel like she's suffering at all, but it's her head. She's here. She's like, even though I'm centered and grounded in me, I can't get the rest of the energy field around me, because I decided I don't go in them anymore. I just let them come around.
That's a good idea.
Let my guides deal with the other.
Yeah.
Me. And so, yeah. She's all over the place. She's there. I would say there's a big challenge in focusing.
Ooh.
Wow.
That the delusion aspect of her is strong, I think. Still, I think that she does feel. I got the Queen of Swords in this deck. It really kind of looks like kind of spidery. That's her for sure. And then I also got the Star. I think she does feel like she still has so much leverage and importance in this somehow. Mm-hmm. To go off of what you're talking about, I did get the Three of Swords for her. So she's not doing that great.
Ooh.
Where she is. And the Seven of Cups was what made me feel, oh, thank you, Charles. The Seven of Cups is
Charles.
What made me think about her being so delusional and stuff. I think she's kind of creating her own little fantasy world a little bit. Like she's still got a little bit of power of some sort on her end. And Wheel of Fortune, I mean, surely she doesn't think she can get out, right?
Right. No, she might be working it though with these cards I've got.
Working it? Okay.
Yeah, but that's her karma, right? That's a karma card. Yeah.
That's true.
Thank you, Jeff. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, Jeff and Charles and Yvonne White. Yeah, thumbs up.
Jeff.
Oh, thank you. Anyway, I'm sorry, Lisa. Did you have
No, that was it. That was all.
You sure? That was good. Oh, you nailed it. You nailed what I was feeling anyway. That's for sure. Well, okay, so with the Lennies, I've got she's in a risky, tricky situation, and this would be that actual prison, like in that institution.
Mm.
But the risk, yeah, you guys. So here's the risk of where she is that she can somehow get out at some point, I think.
Oh,
She's trying to be free. She's trying to get out. I think maybe that's what's going on. There's somebody coming in and out to visit her because the storks, they go back and forth, between the nest, and the fox here could be somebody that's coming in to like, she's worried about being taken out because this guy's an assassin at the worst.
I'm going to say something.
Yeah.
I had a dream about her.
You did? Oh, why didn't you call
it? Well, she's so icky. I wasn't going to bring her up at all. But I did have a dream about her the other night. I wasn't interacting with her. I was like separate from the situation. But it was almost on the lines of I got an alert on my phone, or somebody told me, or I got some kind of information saying that she was in the witness protection program.
In your dream?
In my dream.
Wow.
And when you were saying that stuff, I was like, well, could she get out? Really?
You know what?
And then you mentioned her safety. And I was like, oh, well.
If I keep going with the cards, I think you're right on there. There's because this is a card of protection, but it could be an older person who's guilty as you know what, maybe. Well, but then again, no.
I mean,
the other way around. With the well, I get it. Oh, she has old money resources that can protect her somehow. Because then we have navigating and hiding. Interesting. Let's see what's at the other end. No, there's a major obstacle. But then this can be our card for secret enemies. Like hidden enemies, you can hide in the mountains. Over time, I don't know, somebody's going to give her a gift of something. That can be a visitor too. And then I have the man card. I don't know,
she needs to stay in jail is all I got to say.
The man and the lady together there. And the
I hope she never gets out.
Right? Yeah, we'll probably check on that later.
And that's why I didn't put much oomph into the dream. I was like, well, she's not, there's no way. I just
you got to honor those dreams because you're obviously getting precognitive dreams. I get them when I need them. You're getting them when you don't even need it. So don't forget that.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's recorded. We'll see.
Yeah. We'll have to rewatch this to see exactly what the details.
Yeah. We'll see.
Write it down. Do you always write your dreams down?
Not all the time. The only time I've really been writing them down is right before one of the shows that we do.
The dream stream. Yeah. Right.
But, I don't always write them down though.
Yeah, I know. I've been bad lately. I've been bitchy and I've been bad. Yeah, Tish, maybe she will try to spill some info and make a deal. That's a real possibility. Was she hiding money? We can ask on that real quick. Nikki, that's a good question. Was she hiding money? Was she hiding money? Okay. And somebody, I was seeing, Jean's here. Hi, Connie. Connie B's here. Bush and Garnett. Hilda's here. Hey.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, Mimi saying she would have to give up the goods for witness protection, but yeah, she probably would. I've learned now that's called a proffer agreement.
A proffer agreement?
Proffer agreement. That's what these people that's what's going on. That's Rudy voluntarily went in. Remember how we got the flipper card for Rudy?
I do remember that.
Way back when, and then I think last week.
Yeah.
Well, turns out he walked. I mean, he involuntarily went in. I think he knew a subpoena was coming, but he involuntarily went in. So now he's, whether his pocket pardon works or not, he's totally information exchange for no sentence, no prison.
I'll have to find that one too. I remember because when I saw the recent Rudy stuff, I was like, oh my God, we just read on him.
I think we both held up. I think we were using Libby's deck, and we both held up the flipper. Either that, or it was the deck of character.
Something like that.
But we both got the same card at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah. Witness protection in the jailhouse. Yeah, I wonder, Jean, if they can do that. Makes me wonder. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Someone needs help here. Hold on. I'll go back to the question. Tanya with tea time. Okay, she's a tarot reader here. Connie, have your question start there. Yeah, she was riding her bike and a complete stranger got. Oh God, I hate that.
I saw that in my little.
That's awful. She posted a video on Tea Time with Tanya. They'll step up and help her out. Okay. Thank you for that, Jane. Thank you.
What is going on with the world?
Loss of love, right? I know. I mean, it's just.
And I guess if anybody wants to donate to Tanya, I would look and see if she's got, like sometimes in the About section on all of our channels, we'll put PayPal stuff or Cash App stuff, or because YouTube takes a lot of the super chat.
30%.
So
yeah,
throw that out there. If you all are giving money toward her hospital care, something like that, she'll get more bang for her buck if you give her $5 that way than if you send her a super chat, because then it comes out to just being a third taken out of that.
That's a really, really good point.
Yeah.
Oh goodness. So now I totally forget, you guys. What the hell was I reading? What are we reading?
Oh, it was, I've got it out. Oh, money. Was she hiding money?
Was she hiding money? Thank you.
I just have 2 cards because I got sidetracked too.
Okay.
But I got the King of Pentacles and I got the 8 of Cups too, though. So is this leaving a little treasure behind? I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, her dad was super, super wealthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So those are the 2 cards.
Maybe she walked off with some, she's hiding some money there.
Maybe. A trust of some sort, a hidden overseas trust. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, Sweet and Salty is saying she has a GoFundMe set up. Okay. Can somebody put a link in here for her GoFundMe? Can someone do that?
Oh, awesome.
Or maybe that's what Sharon said was already doing. Yeah, right, Charles. I know. Well, they make it so easy, though. That's the thing. Is you're already here and you're thinking of it, and to stop and go. I mean, and they do, like with my memberships. I don't mind it because they, for my lessons at the lessons level, they make it so easy to.
It's so convenient.
Except for I noticed the other channels that have tons of subscribers, their join membership buttons like right there, and it's really easy. I'm having to always help people get in.
Right. Oh, I've heard that.
I exaggerate. It's only happened twice, but still. But it should, we should all be treated equally, because I mean, I've got 105 videos that I worked really hard to put in there.
Right.
That are lessons, like all the astrology, all the cards. And, it took me.
You put a lot of work into those videos for sure. Yeah,
it's a lot. Anyway, okay, I'm going to stop complaining.
It's all good. We are so transparent here. It's fine.
It's so funny with all that shuffling. I've gone back around to these same cards.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so either the mice or the fox can be stealing. So maybe she has stolen from the nest, and because if anybody could, how long, you guys, does anybody know how long she was free after Epps got picked up? Because she had some time, right?
She was, they had to find her, remember?
Yeah, she's definitely hiding all the names and all of that. Yeah. Yeah.
She had enough time to make a little cushion for herself or hide money or something. She was out
Yeah.
MIA for that long.
Right. I mean, I've got the risk card again. Oh, gambling. She's gambling.
Oh, okay.
She's gambling on the institution of her father, I think. I mean, this would be her reputation and
All she's got is her name.
the institution card. Well, she was nothing without her dad and all his money that got her into those, hoity-toity. Oh, and then here's her card, and then this would be Epps and all the secrets.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they're gonna find it someday. They're gonna dig deeper in that. Yeah. Again, so before even same cards. Well, she's very well resourced in a couple of different ways. So
didn't we do a reading like I want to say it was like a year ago? I'm not even kidding. About servers or something.
Oh yeah, looking
stuff might be saved on some servers or
the tapes or black book.
Yeah.
Black book and videos. Well, yeah, because when they went to Epstein Island, the first thing they did is they went looking for the that's what they do. They go in and take all the devices and they're looking for hard drives, basically.
Right.
That's probably what we were reading on.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Connie, the black box. Yeah. So Hilda's saying she was arrested in 2020. So about two years from, okay. But when did they pick it? Does anybody know when they picked up Epstein?
Yeah, we want to know how long she was free after he was picked up.
Yeah.
I did see a recent thing that they're saying the guards and everybody dropped the ball on when Epstein was in there, and that's why he was able to
say that again, honey. I'm sorry.
I saw some report. I don't know what the source was. I read it. It was a good source, but I don't know which one it was. Said that they came to the conclusion that the corrections officers and the guards and all of them were totally at fault for Epstein being able to take himself.
I heard that too. That they were marking like they had, they had sent somebody in to check, and they were supposed to do that every half hour or whatever, and they didn't. No one had gone. They were all lying. Yeah. The correctional officers were lying.
Yeah, that's sketchy anyway. So. Yeah.
Jane's wondering where. Let me bust out this other deck with all these extra cards. Let's see. It's like the Ivana Coffin question again.
Okay.
Where are all the photos and videos the FBI took from Epstein's New York City apartment? Oh, I don't think I need. Well, I'm going to try it anyway. If I don't tend to drop this deck. It's too many cards. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Is that right, Hilda? Was he picked up in 2019? Might have been. Oh, wait. Somebody else did. Hold on. Yeah, the observation camera next to his cell didn't work. Yeah. Hilda's saying she thought 2019. Connie B says he was arrested in July of 2006.
Oh, he probably was for something else. He was arrested once before.
The first time.
When he was like working while going to jail, reporting at night.
Yeah.
That was a whole other charge. I forgot what that was.
That was before. Yeah. When he was able to do his
work release program.
Yeah.
At his office. It's not like he was breaking rocks.
Right. Yeah. He was able to. Yeah.
Right.
Kathleen's asking, in regards to Epstein prison guards, people who work in those facilities say that there's no way both guards fell asleep. Yeah. Right.
Somebody in there typed about the camera wasn't working or something.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What time is it? All right. Let's just do this one more time. Okay. All the photos and videos the FBI took, where are they? From his New York City apartment. So this is separate than Epstein's Island.
I am trying to use Libby's cards.
Oh, very good. Yeah.
Let's see.
Okay.
Okay. Interesting. All right. I'm under the impression, after looking at these cards and the way I'm kind of feeling, I think there's like a couple maybe false locations.
Yeah, I'm getting that too.
Are you getting that? Okay.
Yeah,
Do you want to go first?
No, I'm still drawing cards.
Okay. I got idea. So there was a big master plan with this. Duh, we'll say that idea. But in the future, there is going to be some kind of a crossroads. And it says poverty, but I think this means it's in transit. I think whatever these things are, I think they're always moving.
Yeah.
Is what I'm getting with that.
Yeah.
And there will be a search somewhere and they'll come up empty-handed for sure if they haven't already. But in the end, I got the Mother Earth card worldwide. And I think we're talking either it's everywhere, like divided up in different places, whatever these details are, or it's in one location, maybe, out of the country or something like that is what I'm getting. Almost needle in a haystack stuff. But I think that somebody's on to something, but there's some decoys is what I'm feeling.
Yeah.
What are you getting?
Yeah. Somebody did throw up a big obstacle, big roadblocks, like right away. Soon as he yeah. Trying to, throw the light somewhere else.
Uh-huh.
And they got really busy with this beehive. Now, with the dice, makes me wonder. I'm not sure about that. I mean, it's gambling and taking a risk. Oh, yeah. It says to roll with it.
Hold the dice up again.
Playing a game.
Ooh.
Like playing
it's like your move.
Yeah. And then check out the image on this one.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Like,
for sure.
Yeah, go ahead, follow me.
Sleight of hand. Like it, like
yeah.
Yeah.
And I've got, then the other one is like bedroom and friends. So somebody moved some things out of, what would have been things that happened in a room,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I don't really have much with the deck of character other than in a hole and all this other stuff. It might be that we'll never know.
Maybe.
Yeah. Removed all the cameras. Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing is, like, we still don't really know what happened with JFK.
So many
I was dying when it happened.
And nobody, you'd think with all the witnesses alone, but then they disappeared. That's a whole other thing.
Yeah.
How old were you?
9.
9.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll never forget. You never forget where you are when things happen like that. Okay, let's see. 105. We could do maybe another question. I'm trying to figure out which one would be the best.
Right, we're at an hour almost now. Look at it.
I know. Yeah. Joe G, with this one, I can say yes, absolutely already. Anything with the full moon that you get, see, that's the thing about the full moon, whatever guidance will come in easier with a full moon. So whatever guidance you get for you particularly, do it. You don't need to ask me. or anyone else. It's for you individually. Yeah. That's the thing. It's like none of us are one size fits all.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's go with let's check into this one and then do some cards for everyone because we do have that full moon coming in. Will the DOJ investigate the law breaking on SCOTUS?
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh.
Here, let's see. What's gonna will there be? I think I'll use a keeper with this one. So many things need to happen, man. We need to add judges. We need to put in a term limit. And
oh my gosh, term limits for sure.
Right.
It's
not, it's like talk about being able to pay off judges.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. All these other judges have ethics over them, but not the highest court in the land. It's ridiculous. And Clarence Thomas, my God, he should have recused himself before voting on so many things because of Jenny Thomas.
He is a nightmare. I can't stand
Isn't
that
it?
guy. I know I say it every time. I do not care for this guy at all.
Oh, he's the worst.
It's like
he's the worst.
So scuzzy.
Yeah.
Talk about some energy that's icky with him.
Yeah, he's so dark, and he has been for so long. He's just into such dirty.
He's not for the people at all.
No, he's not. It's not for anybody but himself.
No, nobody.
Wife. Yeah, himself and his wife, and he's just like Trump, you know. Yeah, and you guys put the questions in. Just because I can't stay on much longer doesn't matter. I'll do them over my table. So if you have more questions and these others that I have starred, I'll try and get to them eventually. Yes, that's right, Christine. We need an appointed oversight panel.
And we need an oversight panel for that oversight panel.
Right? I have like 3 or 4 of them.
We need more checks and balances. We really do.
Yeah, people checking on each other.
Oh my gosh.
It's probably still be cheaper to taxpayers than what we're going through now.
Yeah, probably, right?
With Trump. He has cost so much.
Another nightmare.
Right. Yeah.
All right. So I use Libby's cards on this one too. Okay. So will DOJ investigate the law breaking on SCOTUS? I got busy was the first card, which is interesting. I don't know if that means they're already talking about doing that or it's already happening and nobody's talking about it because we don't always need to know everything, although we want to know everything. But I got loss. I got money. Ooh. Loss of money. Something about that. And I love this. I actually got documents and contracts and I got future.
Whoa.
So there's some kind of a change coming up. There is going to be like a severe loss on some level somewhere as a result of it. I think it'll happen. I do. But the busy part is what's the busy in the future. I don't know if that means it's going to be a little bit though.
Can you give me a yes or a no on if that has to do with Kavanaugh and how he got his house paid off and $192,000? I'm sorry, I take it back. He got a loan paid off of $192,000 so that he could even get in because they're not supposed to carry a bunch of debt, and everybody thought it was a gambling debt, and then so somebody paid that off and somebody else or the same person loaned him money to put down on a brand new house and they bought a new house right before.
Oh my gosh. So the question
you do that and I'll look at this other
so it's does this result have anything to do with the Kavanaugh deal where he was getting money?
Yeah, will there be an investigation into Kavanaugh maybe? Because your cards made me think of that.
Okay.
The way you had those perfect cards come through. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, interesting. I do have the investigation card. It's going to take some time though. So, okay. So first off, we're going to be experiencing the gift of karma coming down on these guys eventually. And people acting like whoever. I mean, this would be Alito and Clarence Thomas are just the two that we know of. You got some good cards, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Acting like they, can't pay for their own luxury vacations on luxury lots and all of that.
Right.
That they're teaming up, and like courting, acting like, oh, well, I mean, all that stuff that I will be forever if I list it.
Oh,
But yeah, there's this marriage of the dirty ones, and they're truly. So here's what's going to be investigated. They're truly loyal, and Jack Smith is on it. This is my Jack Smith card. There are rules and regulations. Even if this isn't Jack Smith, it's rules and regulations as to what can be done, and you can't be the vampire without having a painful loss come through.
Right.
Without something ending. Then at the bottom, I've got this is the investigation card, and the pathway could be 2 years before all this stuff comes out or something happens.
Wow.
If I'm right. What'd you get with Kavanaugh?
Relating to Kavanaugh, I got N, which is funny because the next card it says diversity and unity. So got that card. But this is what really got me. I got gossip and secrets.
Ooh.
So we're going to be hearing some stuff from somebody. I got go. So there's a green light to investigate. We'll say yes on that, right? And then the last two were swamp and greed.
Whoa.
And look, I mean, does that mean there's, conspirators, and more than one little olive in there? Under umbrella of protection.
I like that, Lisa.
Yeah. And even just the martini itself, it's kind of a luxurious
vacation. Yeah, the martini. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think it's going to get real. I think I love that you brought that up. That's funny.
Shizzle's gonna get real.
The shiznit is on.
The shiznit. Right on.
Oh, geez.
Yay. Yeah. I don't know, Connie. I didn't get the surveillance card, but it could be. You could be right. Yeah, law clerks. Oh, yeah, that could be. And yes, absolutely. Things were funneled through the Federalist Society and the Heritage Foundation, Federalist Society. It's Opus Dei. It's Leonard Leo. It's that Paul Singer guy. It's probably a few others that I don't even know about, but they're all, billionaires that want things to be a certain way. Basically, bottom line is, so we've been going through this last year and a half, and it'll shift July 17th. We've been going through the nodes in Taurus and Scorpio. So it's brought up all these money, scandals and sex scandals. But bottom line, man, I got a hit this morning that because Taurus can be about, so the North Node's in Taurus, so we're all headed in this direction, but Taurus can be about survival. It's about self-preservation. It's also about your money. It's like mine. And then the other side, the other polarity of that is Scorpio, where it's everyone else's resources. And so we all kind of, should be working together. But because we've had Pluto, up in the square to the nodes for quite some time, which drives me nuts that there's probably only 3 or 4 astrologers I ever see talk about it. I gave up even looking to see if anybody else was talking about it, but I've been talking about it for months. And the Pluto power, right? And dark power sometimes, and the abusive power, because now it's back into Capricorn at that 29th degree.
Okay. The
last degree, retrograded back in. So it's like that dynamic is exactly what we're going to be working on when Pluto moves into Aquarius and stays. But then the nodes are going to switch into Aries and Libra, and people are going to start taking a stand because they're not going to care that they make money if it's in with the dark, because they're going to be exposed. But basically the bottom line has to do with, oh my God, totally has to do with, they want to keep people in survival and keep them working and working and working. And then, so that's why women's reproductive rights are been, let go.
Right.
Reproductive rights on the table. Because, if you've got 5 kids, you have to stay home. I mean, 1 kid even. I mean, who can afford to put a kid in college? People can't put their kids in.
People can't afford daycare.
Daycare.
Yeah.
Exactly. So all of that whole dynamic of just, because if you're in this grind and you're exhausted, you won't go out and vote. If you're exhausted, in your daily grind, you're just probably going to come home and it's like,
and even that's like a generational chain reaction, because everybody who has kids that can't afford daycare, they're asking their parents to step in, and they're spending a lot of their savings.
Yes.
Supporting
absolutely.
the kids and grandkids, because they're trying to fill in the gaps on that stuff.
Yeah, and kids moving back home, or younger adults moving back home because they've got to pay off. Now they have to pay off that student loan debt that they thought would be relieved.
Exactly.
Which was probably incurred, before the recession, that no one's ever really recovered from. True. Unless you have lots of money and you could buy a bunch of real estate when it was really friggin' cheap.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, don't get me started. Yeah,
we could go on for a long time with
right. 2 to 3 jobs. A lot of
stuff. Yeah.
No one to help with daycare, right? Yeah, that's right, Cor. Keep everyone so overwhelmed so they can't pay attention to what's happening.
Yeah.
That's it. Keep Marianne. Yeah, you got it. Keep them
keep that hamster wheel turning.
Yeah, too overwhelmed to look beyond the reason we are fed, that the poor are doing this to. Yeah, right. Hilda, right? Firk.
What the firk?
What the firk? What the flying firk?
It's crazy.
Tony, we love you too.
Oh,
let's do it. Let's do a couple cards. Oh my goodness, we have to go really fast. Maybe 1 card. Let's do it.
Yeah, a card for the peeps.
Yeah, a card for you guys for the full moon. And somebody asked a question about what if you're in Aries and when the nodes change to Aries. If you know your chart, it'll be really helpful when I get this video done. I'm going to do a video of the nodal change through all the houses. So as long as you know your chart, you're going to know which houses it'll affect. And I'll talk about what it means. And but basically, the North Node will hit your sun. If you're in Aries, the North Node will hit your sun at some point. So I'm thinking you will be vibing. If you just go on your merry way, and do your own thing, be your own normal badass self that's ruled by Mars, you do your thing.
That's awesome.
That it'll all work out. It's all because we're all headed in the direction that the North Node is going, and we have the wisdom of the South Node to carry us to.
I decided to go different because we gotta, talked about some dreary stuff today. So I'm using the inner Farking Peace deck.
Okay.
But it's a good card. It's not one that's going to mess up anything. It's this.
It's okay. There you go. Yeah, we know what word was there.
It says, don't just do something, sit there, is what it says on the front.
Nice.
And on the back, it says, surf the serenity. I like that. It's like, hey guys,
that is perfect.
Because even after doing all these readings and stuff, you kind of walk away from it. It's like, oh my God, but just take it down a little bit. So
right, and it's such an important point because when we're working on manifesting, we manifest from where we have grace and ease already in our life going on. So
Right.
whatever's easy for you would be your serenity point, I would think.
I like that. Yeah. I think
Yeah. Oh, I just got chills. So that's it. Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. So what I have is that with the Six of Cups reversed, we have to get over our childhood wounding, our sibling rivalry. We have to be willing to go to the past and do that deeper work.
Mhm.
And it's work. It's really work, and it might have more to do with struggling. The belief that so from childhood, we have many of us have a false belief that you have to struggle in order to make it. And just like your serenity card, I'm saying just open up your hands. Be willing to work, of course, but just open up your hands, and giving is receiving. It's all one energy.
I like that. Nice.
Yeah. Open up your hands to the money.
Yes. Bring that cash in.
Yeah. Receive. It's
Be
a receiving issue.
receptive of that money. Yeah.
Oh, I just said a better hit. Actually, if we have from our childhoods a false belief that we have to work really hard and struggle all the time, then it blocks our receiving. The childhood issue blocks the receiving. So we have to work on receiving. And that's so true for all these empaths out there. You might be able to receive.
And the worthiness, you're worthy of receiving
Right.
these things.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Know your value.
Yeah. You don't have to bleed to succeed.
Or use greed.
Right. No, yeah, the greed is just, it's the
Yeah.
problem with everything. But
Yep.
anyway. Well, thanks you guys for being here with us for today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Aw.
You guys are the best.
Yeah.
And thanks for your donations, guys, too.
Oh, thank you so much.
Mhm.
So much.
And look out for Tanya.
Yes.
What's
Let's
going on
go
with her?
look for Tanya's GoFundMe right now. Yeah.
Mhm.
Bye, guys. We love you.
Love you.